Still on the punctuation series, let us talk about a very crucial aspect of orthography. What is orthography? Orthography is a set of conventions responsible for writing a language, and in this case, the English language. And I'm talking about the likes of capitalization, spellings, and word breaks. The truth is that not many people, not many writers, not many teachers, not many students are aware that capitalization can affect many generations in the English language. What is capitalization? Capitalization, of course, is the system of writing in uppercase or lowercase. In other words, what we call the upper letter, the big letter and the small letter, how you begin words or sentences with capital letter or with small letter. That primarily, or that basically, is what capitalization is about. And to explain this, we have two sentences on the board to explain how dangerous it can be for you as a writer, for you as a student, to not master how to use capital letter and small letter in writing your words in the English language. So let's get to the class. The first expression says, I am not innocent, officer. Officer, I am not innocent. Please pay attention to this innocent. This here is an adjective because, of course, it is written without it's written with initial small letter. This is a lower capitalization. We have a lowercase here. So sentence says, I am innocent, officer. Officer, I am innocent. Pay attention to this innocent. This has capital letter, while this doesn't have a capital letter. Now, to further explain these two sentential situations, let's think of this picture. Let's paint a picture of a crime scene. For instance, let's say a couple of days ago, a crime was committed within a neighborhood. And the little information available to the police is that one Mr. Innocent is the co-conspirator behind the crime. One innocent whose face is unknown. And every effort to apprehend, to arrest Mr. Innocent has proved to be abortive. So the police take to the street to arrest just miscreants, to pick people, they went on a public raid. At the end of the day, one Mr. James or Mr. Chukwemeka was arrested alongside other miscreants. And in the process of interrogation, the police asked Mr. James, one of the miscreants that was arrested, that, Mr. James, are you aware that a crime was committed in this community 5 days ago? And one Mr. Innocent is the culprit, is the co-conspirator. And then Mr. James, in response, says, yes, officer, I am aware that a crime was committed within this neighborhood 5 days ago, but I am not innocent. Huh? Okay, you're not innocent? Okay, write it out. You have to write a statement. So Mr. James is given a pen and a paper to write his statement. Then it says, officer, yes, I'm aware that a crime was committed within this neighborhood 5 days ago, but I am not innocent. Oh, or even says, and I'm not innocent. Let's assume that Mr. James doesn't even know how to use the right conjunction. So he says, and I am not innocent. Full stop. So the officer reads through the statements and sees this. I am not innocent. Oh. Mr. James, are you aware that you're saying you're not innocent of this crime? Then James looks at his write-up and says, yes, officer, I'm telling you, I'm aware of the crime that was committed 5 days ago, but I am not innocent. Oh, the officers are saying, you mean you are not innocent? Look at the spelling of the innocent. This is small letter I. This is an adjective. You mean you're part of this crime? You mean you are a co-conspirator? What do you mean? And then, he realizes his mistake and says, oh, officer, I know this is my problem. I'm sorry. I'm trying to say I am innocent. Officer, this was a mistake. This should have been capital letter I. I'm not Mr. Innocent. This is what I meant, officer. I meant this. No, but this is what you wrote. You wrote here that you're not innocent. To say you're not innocent simply means you are guilty of this crime. It means your reins are not clean. You're part of this crime. That is what this means. Officer, I don't mean that. I'm trying to say I am innocent. Oh, you're innocent? Okay, write it down. Then Mr. James proceeds to write, officer, I'm aware that a crime happened 5 days ago within this neighborhood, but I am innocent. Officer, I am innocent. And then this time around, James or Mr. James writes with initial capital letter. And then the officer said, "Oh, really? Are you sure you're innocent?" He says, "Yes, officer, I am innocent. I know nothing about it. I am innocent." Okay, can you read this again? And then the officer, and I said, "Oh, officer, I'm okay, that's no problem. I am innocent." "Oh, you're innocent. Okay." Then the interrogating officer says to another, "Please handcuff him." "Why, officer, what did I do wrong?" "But you just admitted to being innocent, that you are Mr. Innocent." And this, of course, is what we call subject complement in our English language. Subject, complement. This person is the same person as this. I am innocent with capital letter. The reason is this capital letter innocent simply refers to a specific noun, a proper noun. A proper noun is a specific name of a person, specific name of a place, things, ideas, or just conceptions or concepts. Right. So you're saying, by saying I am innocent, officer, you're simply saying you are the same person as Mr. Innocent, because this refers to a person, while this refers to an adjective or the quality of the person, the quality of not being free from a crime, of having a hand in a crime. So this is just one of the ways where a wrong use of capitalization can put you in problem as a writer, as a student, or as a teacher. So it's actually very important that we master when or how to use capital letter in appropriate situations and small letters in appropriate situations. So that's basically for this class. And I'm sure that you've learned how important it is to use, yes, capitalization correctly in writing. If you've learned anything during this class, however funny it may have been, do well to share it to every student, every writer, and every teacher of the English language that you know. Remember to keep learning right and keep speaking right. See you next time.